to go to RILA this year, Rotary Youth Leadership Academy. And so he's going to tell us a little bit about that, and now he's also planning to be a foreign exchange student through our Rotary clubs next year, which will be his senior year. So,
Where do you want to go?
okay.
I have a couple ideas. Spain and Indonesia. Probably at the top of Spain sounds really nice. Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody for sponsoring me to Camp Rila. It really was like the biggest experience of my life. I think.
So far?
Yeah, so far for sure.
You're young.
I'm not going to admit, I am going to admit, I came in to Camp Rila with not the greatest expectations. And for a first experience with Rotary, it was wonderful. I had amazing counselors, a great schedule, it was well fed. It was really nice. We got there, this town, Doreno, Oregon, and very super rural. I didn't have any service on my phone, and it was nice. It was just it was a big break.
Yeah.
They weren't very strict, but they had a really good job enforcing rules to where it wasn't limiting, but it was like you could do it yourself because it was all about your own motivation and discipline. And everybody did a really good job. Nobody was on their phones the whole time. Yeah, we came in, and the first thing they did was all the counselors were lined up like you see at the basketball games, and congratulated us in, and they were singing to us. And at first, it really freaked me out. I was very scared. It was tough, but it changed so much within the week. And in the end, we were all friends. We were all talking, and it was good. And there were days where the lessons we learned weren't exactly just happy lessons. We went through some really tough stuff too. Everybody cried at least once during camp. And it was really emotional, and it was really connection. I think my favorite part of camp was when they were having us put on blindfolds, and then the counselors would go around and select random people from around camp, and we would talk with no image of the person we were talking to, and we didn't know them. And so just natural conversation flowed, and I've never experienced anything like that before. It was really wonderful.
What did you do in the talent show?
The talent show. The talent show was cool. I didn't perform in the main talent show, but every night we had a little campfire, and I would join with my group, and we would do skits. When we first arrived at camp, we were put into this group. They were all animals. I was the beaver. I was the beaver group. It was really nice. I still talk to all of them almost every day. Wonderful. Skits about anything too. And so that was nice. The talent show was really cool. Some people brought their instruments. One person played saxophone solo for like 5 minutes straight.
Wow.
Yeah, and then one person, he sung death metal because they had a speaker, and that was cool. And then Thursday afternoon, we did our presentation about something to better our community. And Beaver Group, they decided to teach about consent and support systems to middle schoolers and all ages, high schoolers too. And so we set up this plan to where we could talk during a period in school and give them support groups. So we'd be partnered with domestic abuse and other types of that source, people who could be qualified to actually talk to them and help them. We made it to where it was secure and nobody was left out. If they said anything, nobody was singled out. It's really good. It's really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
And you get to play sports too there?
Yeah, they had, not bocce ball. I forget what it is, but it's a big dirt area with, it's like an octagon, and it's a kickball, and there's rules, and you're hitting the kickball, trying to hit other people. but you have to be careful because you can only touch it once and it can't go out of like the 2-foot tall area. So that's really fun. They had volleyball, they had rock climbing. It was amazing. And then the food was incredible. I mean, just like the dinner rolls were, I love the dinner rolls. Amazing. Yeah.
How many were you there?
There was over 100 different students from all over. People from Eugene, there's a couple from California, like where the Siskiyou fire was.
Yeah.
Eureka, or not Eureka, that's a little too far south, but it was good. It was good.
Okay, so they were junior students?
Yes.
Okay.
We were separated by cabins, of course, gender sexes, but it was good. The bathrooms were well kept. I really hope that more students can go to it because it was really amazing. Yeah.
I think I want to arrange for you to actually talk to next year's class. And, so the kids will apply and we can be, this year I picked a couple students that I knew would be interested. Yeah. But I think next year to give everybody the opportunity to apply and then we will decide who should go. But your experience being so fresh will be good to have.
Yeah, no, I'd be able to do that for sure. Yeah.
Okay, and he's going to be a Rotary Exchange student next year and we need to get on board with that pretty quick. So.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Do
Yeah.
you know a new exchange student here?
Paulina?
No, I'm talking about Francesco.
Francesco.
Yeah.
I had senior seminar with him in 3rd period. He's just fine. He's nice. He's very nice. Yeah.
I heard that he's pretty good soccer player.
Yeah. No,
He's not an exchange student though. He moved here with his family.
Well, no, he's actually sponsored by his uncle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, I see the distinction, but anyway.
He's very nice.
Yeah.
And then the other exchange student from Mexico, she's also super nice as well.
Okay, Paulina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are Rotary Exchange kids?
Neither of them are, no.
They're just
different.
exchanges?
Yes, yeah. The young man from Italy,
Yes.
Francesco, is
Switzerland.
Oh, is it
Switzerland.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was
he's
Italy.
Italian, but he lives.
And he doesn't speak English.
A little bit.
He's getting there though.
Yeah.
He's actually
Pick
understanding
it up.
pretty well
Yeah.
now.
And his cousin is what's his name? Louis.
Well, I'm
What's the
afraid
last name?
I don't know Louis.
Yeah, he graduated last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
There's a girl staying from Brazil with the Crooks.
She's from
That's-
Mexico.
Mexico's not.
But her father stayed with the Crooks 30 years ago.
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Jackie Crook?
How about that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Somebody different.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks very much for